Aha! Are you feeling seasick? Open your eyes, followers. It's 12 at noon and the Rockin' Apple is welcoming the most unwelcome visitors. I'll hold of you a public hearing. You stalkers, stalking me, the pirate for days? Get ready to be shocked away by the rock and rolling coasters night and day. Now, listen to Radio Apple. Come with me. Let's count down to ecstasy. 3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone, Rexlent here. At the time of posting this video, TGS trailer should have already dropped and I am so excited to tell you more about Reverse 1999. But no, this video wouldn't be about guides. It's gonna be one other thing, one specific key function in the game. That's right, the language setting. As you know, Reverse 1999 will be available in 3 languages, Chinese, English, and Japanese. And I am here to talk about and also shield the English voiceovers. However, I need to make a disclaimer that this video is not out to discredit the voice work of other languages, but more to shed light on the English dub, which is arguably rarely the first choice selection for most people, including myself. When it comes to anime-styled games, I tend to gravitate towards Japanese most of the time because it's not about the language, it's more like if a game was made in Japanese and then you have a dub setting, the dub language has to take the cue of the original language. So in this case, it's like for a Japanese game, when you switch to English dub, you will hear odd pauses. It's like a, "You will not do this!" It's like odd pauses everywhere. Now, die! So because of that, I always play in the source language, even for other games. But in Reverse 1999, it's actually designed in English first. That was the first choice by design. That's what sets itself apart from most games, anime-styled games. So let me elaborate in the next parts on why I'm gonna play this game in English, especially for the story. Of course, the pre-registration link will be put in the description below. I will mention this again at the end of the video. This video is sponsored by Reverse 1999. So moving on to the story bits, I was highly skeptical at first. They were telling me, our game has really good English dubs. And I was like, oh really? But it only took me about 5 to 10 minutes of playing the game, and I was already convinced. Completely convinced that this game should be played in English. Like, take a look at this clip for the conversation between Sotheby and Mr. Karson.
I'm doing the weekly inventory check. I apologize for not welcoming you in time. However, what happened to your outfit, my lady? Look at the dust on your cheek, and where is the bow on your left arm? Why do you look like you just crawled out of the trenches? This is terribly bad manners. I hope that Mr. Forget-Me-Not and the high society you meet today will not think that the Sotheby's are a group of savages.
Mr. Karson, you're all right. That's great. I haven't found you, and the servants are all... Is there something wrong with our manor? Did the manors make any trouble?
The manners? I don't understand, my lady. I assure you the manor has not been disturbed by anyone. However, after dinner, all the servants somehow got acute gastrointestinal inflammation. Your favorite gardener, Nick, is in hospital now.
Still not convinced? How about this clip then for a conversation between the main character Vertin and the leader of the Manus Vindicte, Arcana.
The name is Arcana.
Hello. The leader behind Manus Vindicte.
Thou art acquainted with us. How wonderful. I am pleased. Lady Vertin, here is an official offer that you joinest Manus Vindicte.
Miss Arcana.
Why?
Why? It's simple. I simply adore thy visage, emotionless in each storm. I adore that which shineth in gold, nestled in thy cranium. Thy flesh and blood belong unto us, if only a fraction of an ounce.
Do I have the right to say no?
Absolutely. As I said, we are in an equal position. I ask that thou answer 3 questions. Answer me, then thou shalt leave, lest I indulge in thy suffering.
You can't. Don't waste your time.
Miss Schneider, it is you who betrayed us first.
Is that so, Mr. Forget-Me-Not? It seems we have never reached an agreement.
After all, your promise was a lie from the very beginning, Miss Schneider. You should have known what was coming for you.
Pretty good, right? Like myself, I'm a native English speaker, but I know my weaknesses in my grammar. But for this, when I listen to it, I'm like, oh yeah, they know what they're talking about. The script writing, everything. For my next point, it's not just that English dub is good, that's not only it. They also have accents. So since Reverse 1999 is a game based on going back in time, going through different eras, meeting a diverse cast of characters, when you set your game to English dub and you meet characters, for example, Satsuki, she not only speaks English, but she'll also occasionally speak native Japanese in her lines. That's what you also get when you play an English dub.
I spoke about the past with customers at the cafe once. This haiku was taught by them.
Same for Lilia. She sings in Russian.
Feel awesome. Now it's my turn to pet you.
Не слышны в саду даже шорохи. Все здесь замерло до утра. Если б знали вы, как мне дороги подмосковные вечера.
So playing an English dub actually represents the diverse cast way better than locking yourself in another complete different dub like Chinese or Japanese. One of my favorite is Matilda. She's French and she speaks a mix of French and English. Let me show you an example.
Peace be with us. Oh, j'ai presque été assez rapide pour répondre à cette question. Comment elle a pu être aussi rapide?
Next question.
Miss! Miss! I know this one.
Sonetto.
Hein? Mais c'est pas possible. C'est pas ce que m'a dit grand-père. Miss, she's wrong. I know the right answer.
All right, give it a try, Matilda.
For what I know, it wasn't Arcanus who started the war. The attack on Constantinople was waged by lordships in Western Europe to ransack the capital for resources and the literature of Arcana. Let me think. It was like... that's not it. That's weird. I can't remember it.
Ha! Don't remember a thing, but still feel confident enough to answer the question. Shame on you, little thing.
I was even umming the rhyme last night. It's just
Sit down, please, Matilda. Who knows the name of his work?
Miss! Me! Miss, please! I know this one! I do know! Miss! I know the answer! It is Caladia Oracles!
So once again, if you're more comfortable with playing with Chinese or Japanese, the setting's always there for you to change, but definitely give English a chance. I feel like some things may be lost in translation if you fix yourself to just one language. In this case, because they have a diverse cast, as I've said before. And so on my next point, which compounds on my previous point, having a diverse cast and authentic accent will definitely improve the experience when you play this in English, especially when you go through different eras and places. Like for example, the first place you play in is London, and then you'll get the English characters like Regulus.
Extra, extra! Read all about it! The Hero Pickle story will be brought to the big screen! Victory blessed England!
One more Earl Grey with brown sugar, please. Whoa! What? Who spilt my tea? Your foundation is just an authority working with governments. If I register in, my location will be exposed anywhere, anytime. I'm not doing it. So what do you want from me? Poor me.
Relax. I'm not going to take you to the Foundation. I ask you to go somewhere safe with me. Regulus. I need you to brave the storm with me.
Brave the storm?
So I'm really excited to see what this game has in store for us in the future as we explore other locales. We already have An who speaks in a Hong Kong accent, which is pretty funny and accurate. So yeah, in closing, this is what I feel about the game so far, that it should be played in English. If you understand English, then might as well just play it in English. Of course, the choice is up to you. Chinese and Japanese, it's always there for you to change at any time and appreciate the voice work as well. I will talk more about lore in the future. Since the game hasn't launched yet, we won't delve too deep into lore because it's better for you to experience the game yourself than me spoiling it for you. So definitely look forward to lore videos in the future. And that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it so far. The pre-registration link will be included in the description below, and I'll see you at launch for Reverse 1999. See you. Bye-bye.
For only those who survive the contest can return to the past with us.
Since the last day of 1999, the world started to get reversed in the storm. It's just the end of an era. And you survived.